Welcome, guys. Our next video is how we are working with your data sets using your SQL and also with BigQuery. Okay, see the thing here, a simple thing is we have used BigQuery. It is one of the query language designed by your cloud computing and of Google. Okay, so it's specially designed for your cloud. Okay, so here is it possible for us to work with SQLs in BigQuery? Then my answer is yes. We can work all your SQL commands in your BigQuery. Okay, so BigQuery was designed for huge databases, which we have discussed many times in your earlier programs. Okay, yeah, fine. So that is the main objective of this program. So we have a database, e-commerce dataset. It is available with that. In that we are having some tables are available. It will have all the recordings of purchased, their raw data, their cart details, all such the huge data is available on your e-commerce dataset. Okay, we are trying to query through your big SQL syntaxes. Okay, on your BigQuery, I can say that. So what we are doing in this lab is we are trying to access an e-commerce dataset. Okay, the other thing is we are trying to look at the dataset and its metadata also about the details of the tables, and also we are trying to remove the duplicate entries, and we are trying to write and execute the queries. Okay, so these are the basic objective of our program. So what we have to do is we need to start the lab. uh, I'll change the account now because I think it's not working. Go to some other. Yeah, I'll change the account once again. Once again, yeah, I'm copying the title. 407 is the code now. Lab code name is 407. So exploring your e-commerce data set with SQL in BigQuery, Google BigQuery, right? So for that, I'm going to start the lab. Yeah. So go to new tab. On the credentials which are provided by your Quick Labs. Username, copy password. Yeah, accept the terms and condition. Once you log in into your GCP, accept the terms and conditions, activate your Cloud Shell. I don't think we do any queries here. So it's not command based. We are directly accessing your BigQuery API UI. Through your UI, you are working. So once you log in, okay, you're trying to pin to a lab project in BigQuery. Okay, so what you have to do is you need to navigate. So you have a navigation here. In this navigation, we have a BigQuery. Check out for BigQuery. Not finding almost slowly. Yours. Who is? Yeah, in big data, you have a BigQuery. Okay, click on that. Okay, he says welcome. Right. So that is one thing. The next one is you need to open a console. A BigQuery public dataset is available. So it is not able to display in your BigQuery web UI. So to see that thing, you have to open in a new browser. And I'm not going to open here, ma. I don't want to open. Okay, again, credential issues I'll get. Okay, incognito mode, I will try to enter. Okay, I'll try to prompt the credentials which are given by your reclams. So always it is recommended to execute your programs in incognito mode. So once you prompt the credentials, so what he's asking you, right? We'll go back to your right. So what he is asking you to is to open an e-commerce. Okay. So here you can explore e-commerce. Okay. So data insight is available. Let me check. Right. So no need to search anything. Data to insight. Right. In this, he is asking you to click on that particular pin. Right. Data insight right now in e-commerce in data insight in that you have e-commerce in click on that right. So here I have tables, all session, raw table, category, checkout, all classification, day with train. Okay, so like this I have different tables available. So he's asking me to check with the scenario. Okay, what is the table name he's expecting me to explore is all session raw. So this is the table where I need to explore all sessions raw. Okay, click on that. Once you click on that, so he's asking me to e-commerce all sessions and he's asking me to see the schema. Okay, it is provided where you are able to see the schema tab, field name, type, mode, description, okay, details tab, table metadata and preview tab is also there table. So detail tab, okay, it gives the description of the table. I have a preview tab where I can see the content also, right? So how many records I have is so much records I have. 2155 to 195 records are available, right? So this is about exploring your table in your BigQuery. Okay, so this is we are done. Then next one is right. He's asking us to write an query, okay, which will help you to identify the duplicate rows. So what he is asking, is there any duplicate row? So here, what here we are going is, in this query is, we know group by, okay. So we are trying to relate all the similar things. We are trying to group by some particular field. So maybe through your count, okay. So here if there is any uh, uniqueness, then it will say you that it has non-duplicates. Okay, so now what I'll try to explain the query is select count star. So we are trying to count it as num duplicate rows. So you are saying that your number of duplicate rows, as you're giving a query name as number of duplicate rows. Okay, and you're trying to extract from this particular table, that is data to our insight dot e-commerce. In that we have a table all sessions raw. Okay, then once you are grouped by, so it is not one field, we are trying to group by full visitor id. Okay, then I am trying to group by channel grouping, time, country, city, like this. I have some field names. Okay, once with that have uh, uh, comparison and sorting. Okay, then we are saying having number of duplicate rows. Okay, so if the number of duplicate rows are greater than one, okay, so you are going to get those many rows as duplicate rows. Okay, so let me check that query. What I'm doing here is I'm copying the query. Okay, once I copy the query, I'm trying to click on your BigQuery. Okay, and remove this also. Okay, so Control V. So here, once I copy paste on this, okay, so it is asking to check your project ID. Okay, open, and okay, you leave. I'm leaving. So ID is there. Okay, once again I'm copying, trying to run your query. Yes, so I have successfully running. Wait a second, it takes some time. Exactly. So it has taken some time, but we finished this. So how many are there? Unique is 615. So number of unique fields. Okay, I have duplicate rows of this particular is 2. The second 2, 10 times. Okay, so like this, the unique times the particular search has done, or I can say that maybe in e-commerce business. Okay, how many sessions? Let's say if I'm searching your Amazon for 2 times. Okay, here he is saying he has entered for 2 times. Okay, so like that, how many times I have logged in into your e-commerce website. So that track record is given. There are unique users, that is 615. Okay, so this is your first query. Okay, then we'll go for the next one. Okay, how to analyze the new all session table. Okay, so one more table he is doing some analyzation. Okay, so that is on your all session table, right? So here he has a schema is defined in this particular URL. Okay, you're trying to select the table column names, full visit, visit ID, date, time, v to product. Okay, product SKU, unique number of each product, and also we are specifying the type. Okay, e-commerce action, whether you have added to a cart or you have paid or that. E-commerce action steps, how many steps you have finished, transaction revenue. Okay, transaction ID, all such things. You're trying to select, you have selected this related information and your counting starts. So you are trying to count them. Okay, as row count, you are saying it as a row count. From which table data to inside e-commerce all session table, and you are trying to group by 1. So how many times this particular has been visited? Okay, so 1, 2, 3 individually groups we are saying, and having a row count. If it is greater than 1 only, you are trying to retrieve that. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm trying to copy this. Okay, once I copy this, I'm going to here I can have one more compose new query. I'm not removing the existing earlier query. Okay, I'm doing copy paste, then I'm running it. Right, okay, so it is taking some time. Right, exactly. Okay, the query has written with no results. Why like that? they are unable to find it. The specific thing, there is no duplicates exist. Yeah, there is no duplicate exist. Okay, so it is returning 0 time. Then we are right on. Then we try to execute a basic SQL commands. Okay, so here again I have basic commands. What I'm doing in this command, select count star as a product views. Okay, how many product views are there, and even I'm try to extract the distinct users. Okay, unique users, I can say that. Okay, so compose new query. In this, I'm pasting this command and running it. Right. Right. So how many products view? This many products view, and also I'm trying to calculate the unique users in this particular e-commerce. Okay, shall we go for the next query? Right. One second now. Right. Now, what is your new, one more new query is select, you're trying to count a distinct unique visitors, okay, from that particular table. They are grouped by the channel, okay. So, right, for social channel, how many visitors are, for referrals channel, how many, for paid search, how many are there. So, like that, based on that category of your channel grouping, so I'm trying to calculate the count of the visitors. Exactly. So this is what output we want from all your users. Okay. We'll go for the next query. The next query is we're trying to select, okay, particular V product name as product name. Then you are trying to group by all those product names. Okay, so that is how many products we have. I'm trying to group them. Like I'm trying to list them, compose a query, Control V, I'm trying to run. Wait. So what the output I got? I'm trying to group all the list of product names. That's it. Okay. Then the next command I have here is okay. Based upon the product views and product names. Select count star what you are trying to accumulate product views. So how many product views you got for specific item. So that I'm trying to find the name also for that particular product, how many views. Okay, and I'm trying to take them as in page wise, and I'm saying top 5. I'm trying I to limit the top 5 product views. You got it. Execute. Right. Yeah. So what are the top 5 product views or having more number of views? So that top 5 has been listed. Okay. The next one is you're trying to have a unique counts for a specific product name. So for that, you have a BigQuery, okay, with the unique product view, okay, view by a person as how. First one is select visitor ID, and for a product name from the table, page group by these two aspects. Once you have that, you are trying to calculate the aggregate of that particular viewers. Okay, so there are two possibilities aggregations you are doing. Okay, first unique view count of this particular product has broken into two queries. The first one is you are trying to have a unique count for this particular product and how many unique counts you have. So like that you are trying to find out. Compose a new query and pasting it. I'm trying to run a query. Once again. Yeah, got it. So these are the list of products, okay, which has a unique count visitors, and top 5 unique count visitors is this. These are okay. The next query we have here is uh, you're trying to go for a query where we have a distinct products order, okay, and total number of units order. So user can see here product views, these many product views. From that, how many got ordered? Okay, the quantity of product order. Maybe one product can be ordered for one unit, 2 unit, 3 unit. That also. Okay, of which products we have, and also we are trying to sort and take a highest five. Okay, so for that, go for an inquiry. Right, we try to run them. Yeah, you got product views. For this specific product, you have these many views, and how many orders you got for this. Okay, then quantity of the product order. So these many products got order. Maybe each user has order for 2 times like that. Okay, the next query we have is second one. Yeah, next query we are going for product views. How many got ordered? Okay, quantity product order, then average per order. So each user on an average, how many orders he is placing. Okay, so that can be done through select count star as a product views. Okay, and then we are calculating the product quantity. Okay, as order. Then we also calculating product quantity. Okay, it is like quantity product order and some of your product quantity. Okay, as average. Okay, by count. So product quantity by product. Uh, how many got total number of product quantity we got? Then we can take the average also. So from which table we are trying to see through page wise, we are trying to group them, and then we are viewing in a descending order, and the limit is 5. Top 5 we are trying to view. So compose a new query. In this we are trying to execute it. Okay, so this is the output. What we got here? Yeah, top 5. Okay, so this is like 316482 by 3158. So that is how you have calculated the average. No, not views. Sorry. Here, not based on views. Quantity products ordered by orders. Like that you have to do for average, right? Shall we go for the next one? Okay, right, finish. So with this, we have finished your lab. Okay. Hope you got introduced to your BigQuery. In that, how you are trying to query or big data. Okay. Thank you guys.